Hey everybody, G. Riley Mills here. I wanted to share with you the results from Gallup's State of the Global Workplace study that they do every year. For those of you who don't know, this is the biggest study they do around the world, 160 countries, studying what employee engagement is like around the world. They come out with the results once a year, and they just came out. I'm excited to share these with you, some interesting findings. So first off, just to go back, for 10 years, we were on a steady uptick with employee engagement around the world, and then COVID happened, flipped everything upside down, and for the first time in 10 years, we slid, and employee engagement around the world went down. Well, it went down 2 years in a row, 2020, 2021. The study from this year is 2022. What happened? There's some good news. The good news is there's actually an uptick in employee engagement. It went up by 2 percentage points to a whopping 23% of workers around the world are engaged with their work. Now that is good news, but it's also pretty terrible news because that means 77% of global workers are disengaged or actively disengaged with the work they're doing, which is a huge problem. Breaking down those numbers a little bit more, 31% in the US are engaged, so it's a little higher than the average. Europe, this was surprising, very low. Only 13% of employees in Europe are engaged with their work. So that's a very, very scary, very, very low number. One of the reasons, the big reason that people said they are disengaged, not engaged with their job, was weak management and a poor culture at work. So that's the big reason. The job outlook, here's some other statistics that came out with this study. 53% said they are figuring this is a good time to look for new work. 51% are actually looking for a different job. And again, they talk about, I can't deal with my management at my company. They're not great managers, they're not great bosses. And the overall company culture here, I don't like it. I want to go somewhere where I can find a better culture. So those are some things they found there. 77% disengaged, actively disengaged. That means managers are not trained up as good as they need to be to manage people, to communicate with them. It all starts with the manager. And so at Pinnacle, that's what we do, is we help train your people. We help create a culture where people feel valued, where people feel like they know the vision of where the company's going. And that communication happens in a very strong, very effective, very free-flowing way within the organization at all levels. So that is the big news, 23%, an uptick of 2% in global employee engagement. Hope you found that helpful. If you have questions, feel free to shoot me a message and reach out. Happy to clarify anything. Get out there, be amazing. Have a great day.